Questions?
You do have just one injury thing. There's a couple guys that we think will play key defensive roles, Levi and Julian, that have been out for a little bit now. And what sort of long-term concerns?
No. Well, both of them have. I would say it's not serious, but yet it's enough to where I can't tell you, is it going to be a week, 2 weeks, but it's not a serious long-term issue by either one of the guys. No, I don't feel that way. Not right now, I don't. It would have to be something crazy would happen.
And with Levi, just because he missed time last year, he was doing the back thing last year. Is it back? I mean, is it related?
Kind of back hip area.
So how concerning is that, since it's something he's had?
I mean, we just got to get it calmed down. The kid's in a good place, and he's getting back from it. He's put in a lot of good work, and so we'll get him calmed down and get him right, get him realigned, and I think he'll be fine.
Just one more on Levi. Just missing the time, two straight camps. What is that doing to his development in terms of?
Certainly, all the reps he can get are good for him. He needs them. He needs all of them, just like all these young players do. But at the same token, he's doing all he can do, and we're doing all we can do to help him get back out there. He's getting better every day. He's progressing. So we'll just take it as it comes.
Coach, we are from German TV. What do you think about?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. We are from German television. What do you think about Amon-Ra St. Brown's performance in camp until now, and what do you expect from this year too?
Yeah, he's been, I would say he's picked up right where he left off last year. He's been really good. He's a pro. He was really, for a rookie last year, he was a pro and just needed to grow and play and get used to the speed of the game at this level. But he's a high-level thinker. He's tough. He may be one of the top to bottom across the board toughest players we have. That's the honest truth. So. And he practices that way. He's always looking for competition, and I would say he's right on pace to have another good year for us.
To say on him, to still be, a guy who's on the jugs all the time, like he's trying to earn a spot, or like he didn't do anything last year, it says what about him?
It says he wants to be the best. That's what it says. Like, he can't get enough competition. And he's the type of guy that even if he didn't want to do something, if you just roll the ball out there, he can't help himself. He's going to want to win and compete and be the best at it. He never wants to take a rep where he gets embarrassed or he loses. That's just the way he's wired. And, I mean, that's why we love him.
Where do you currently stand with your assessment of your backup quarterback situation?
Yeah, I think we're taking it as it comes. I feel like both those guys had a good week last week, Boyle and Blau. I feel like they're both better than they were in the spring. And I would just say it's still somewhat early in camp. And until we get in these preseason games, I think that'll tell a lot for us.
If you get in a bind with golf, something happens, how comfortable are you that one or both of those guys can carry you for 2-3 weeks that you need in the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that both of them can do it. I think they're both different in what they do. Blau's a little scrappier. He's more of the man. He's going to find a way, and that's what he's about. But he can certainly run the offense. I think Bull's got all the gifts, all the traits. And then he's just consistently doing it. And I think that he's got to do this in the preseason games. Let's see where he's progressed from last year.
I know it's kind of a long way from that decision, but can you kind of explain the pros and cons of maybe keeping two quarterbacks on the 53 versus 3?
Well, I think most of it comes down to what else is on our roster. That's what it's going to come down to. Are you keeping a quarterback 3 versus a stud special teams player, or somebody that is going to play 30 snaps for you on defense? He'll be a critical role player, or what? I think that's what it's going to come down to, honestly.
One more on the injury front. I don't think we've asked about it all during camp, but how's Jerry coming along in his rehab?
Jerry's doing great. And Jerry is, you talk about pulling the reins back. I mean, we're constantly having to just keep him easy, Jerry. He is going. He's going. I would say we are very pleased with Jerry.
We see him out on the field, obviously chirping in the way that Jerry does. I mean, the fact that he's out there every day, usually speaks to good progress with the rehab. So, is there a hope in camp even that he might get a chance to see the field, or is he still some time away?
Yeah, look, it's a hard one. We go back and forth here. There's a couple of moves that we can make, between 85 and 80 as it pertains to PUP, and that's one of those. That's one of those we're talking about right now. Do you use that sooner than later? Do you wait and see where he's at? Do we go ahead and pull it earlier because we feel like he's really progressed to that point? That's something that Brad and myself and Kevin Bastine have been talking about. So I can't give you an exact answer, but I would say this: we all feel like he's a little ahead of schedule, which is good. He's doing very well.
Maybe I missed that in the offseason. You can put guys on hook for the start of the regular season between 85 and 80?
Yeah, you can do that. Yes, that's one of those changes that they had, which is good. So.
Anything else? All right.
Thanks, Dan.
All right.